What's up, everyone? Eli here, back for another Van CD collection video. Got 10 more CDs to show you guys. Haven't done one of these in a while, which is, I kind of miss doing them. I mean, this is kind of what, I started the channel for, basically. So anyways, let's just get started, man. 10 CDs, picking back up where we left off last time with Dismember, The God That Never Was. I think this was one of the first Dismember albums I ever got. At least purchased. Came out back in 2006 on Regain and Candlelight. So I got the cool, I think that's, yeah. Anyways, cool cover art by, I think Dan Seagrave. This kind of continues in the vein of the more melodic Dismember. This is kind of, I feel like, a make it or break it for like the serious Dismember bands, I mean, I've never been a massive Dismember fan, to be honest. I like them fine. I listen to them once in a while, and and it hits the spot when it's what I want to hear. But to be honest, I've just never been like the most massive Swedish death metal fan. I know that might be heresy to some people, and I do appreciate it and I do like it, but I'd rather listen to the Florida stuff or the the New York stuff. Shit like that. That's just me, man. But it's a good album. It's got some great songs, going back to it. It's got some great use of melody, which is something that I always appreciated Dismember for. This one right here, I think this one actually came out before that one, so way to go, Eli. More Dan Seagrave cover art. We got Where Iron Crosses Grow. I'm not as familiar with this one. This one came out on Candlelight and Carmageddon Media back in 2004. Or 2003, I don't know. It's been so fucking long since I've heard this one, so I really won't, fumble on trying to talk about it, but it's probably a good album. Fail right there. But next, I guess you'll get a little glimpse at my dissection collection. Cool rhyme, huh? And it's not that great, to be honest. I don't have anything super rare, or, well, probably, yeah, anything rare at all. I have the standards, basically, but I love dissection. I've just never, tried to, I've never tried to acquire, some of their rare releases. I just have the, I have the stock, I have their albums, and then I have a live album, which is, I mean, for me, all I really need. Everything else, any rare compilations or 7 inches or whatever would be, would be cool to have. I'd really love to get, some it wouldn't have to be original versions, even like some represses of like their early stuff, back when they sounded just more like a death metal band. That'd be cool to have. Although, don't get me wrong, I much prefer them, being more of a black metal band, like, the Somberlane. This is the End Records version, Black Horizon music back from, when did this come out? More than 10 years ago, I'd say. I don't see a date on here, but I mean, I still remember buying it. Less than 15 years ago, probably more than 10 years ago. It's the ultimate reissue, and it really is, man. So it's got this, I always forget what these fucking things are called. Covers. Nah. And it's a double disc. It's cool, man. It's got the, CD1 with the remastered original mix, and then CD2 bonus material it's got live material from 95, unreleased previously. It's got the 91 into Infinite Obscurity EP, which that'd be cool to have, like I was kind of trying to say earlier. It's got a 92 demo, the Grief Prophecy demo, 1990. It's got some remastered rehearsal tracks. It's cool, man. This is a great version to have. Super thick booklet with all kinds of liner notes and pictures and shit. Yeah, I wouldn't think this would be too hard to find. I don't know. I bought it, like I said, when it came out. So look at this. This is cool, rare picture of the band wearing corpse paint. You just never saw that very often. I mean, at least I didn't. But yeah, really good version to have. And I like how when you take the slip cover off, which is, I guess, what I was trying to say earlier, you get the cover art with no band name or album name. You just get the cover art. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I think this is, you know, I understand being a completist, or, you know, not a completist, but I understand wanting to have, you know, original pressings on everything. Totally get that, but these are the best versions to have when it comes down to it. And I also have, because I think these came out at the same time, Storm of the Light's Bane. You might be wondering what's my favorite of the two. I don't know. I always go back and forth. For the longest time, it was Storm of the Light's Bane, hands down, for years and years. But then, you know, honestly, as I got older, I started to appreciate the Somber Lane a lot more, and now I just can't choose. So, another slip cover. Pull it off, you just get the art, which is very cool, you know. So this has, you know, the remastered original mix of Storm of the Light's Bane, and it's got a second disc. The second disc is, it's got unreleased alternative mix 95. It's got a 94 unreleased demo, and it's got Where Dead Angels Lie 96, which is awesome also. Yeah, man. So their second album, obviously. Yeah, track these down. Like I said, even if you already have the albums, you know, track them down if you need, you know, all the other material that it comes with, and it's not filler material, and it's stuff worth having, absolutely. Then I have from Nuclear Blast Records back in, I don't remember when it came out. I didn't buy this when it was new, but 2003 anyways. Live Legacy. It's a good live album. That's all I can really say. It's got a broken case. And yeah, just a good live album, man. Very good live album, actually. One of my favorites. Then we have the infamous Ren Chaos. I didn't buy this initially. I remember when this album came out and I heard like one track and I was just like, no way, man. Came out, 2006, I think. I have this Icarus version, which is, I bought this maybe 5 years ago or something. This version was super cheap and easy to get on either Amazon or eBay. Similar to the other slipcases, I guess they kind of maybe followed that tradition where you take the slipcase off and you just have the art, basic art as it is. What to say about this album, man? I still haven't caught on to it, to be honest. I don't hate it. I think it's an alright album, but as a dissection album, I mean, it sounds almost nothing like early dissection. Or at least, not so much early dissection, but classic dissection. Barely sounds like that. It almost sounds more. It's more of a melodic death metal album. I haven't given up on it yet. I'm still going to listen to it. I'm still going to try to absorb it, and with hopes that someday I'll like it. But it just hasn't happened yet. Most people, from what I've noticed, seem to not really care for it. But there are some fans. There are absolutely some fans. I've seen people say that it's their favorite dissection album. That to me is very strange. But I'm not attacking you. Not at all. I respect everyone's opinions on music. We all have different opinions, but those people are definitely in the minority, and they know it. They absolutely know it. This next one I got back in my my eBay obsessed days, where I would just jump on eBay and order lots of CDs, usually because I wanted one or two, and there'd be 10 in there that I've never heard of and really didn't want. So this this was one of them, and it's not bad. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not great either. But we have Dissector, Zombie Panic. We got some definite Impetigo influence there with the cover art. And with the music as well, maybe some more thrash influences. It's like death grind with some thrash in there, and it's not bad. I mean, these guys could have went somewhere. Came out on Obscenity Cult Records, and they, a label that I've never heard of, but they did a great job. I love their logo with the Cyclops cat. That's fucking cool as shit. So yeah, I mean, they did a fucking great job. I don't know if this band ever went on to do anything else. I don't know. I never heard of them before or after this, but I mean, they definitely had potential. I can't recommend this you know, to everyone. But you know, if you're a fan of Impetigo and you know maybe that Razorback shit, you know, go look it out. Go look out for it. You might find something here that you like. Came out in 2007. Look it out, check it out, whatever, however you want to do it. I just woke up. Don't judge me. Don't ever judge me, please. Next, we have the one and only album I have from Divine Empire, their debut, Redemption, from 1998 on Olympic Recordings. You might know Redemption, or you might know Divine Empire for having members of Monstrosity. I don't remember who exactly, but it was basically, at least from what I remember, when this band started, they were like a Monstrosity split-off band, basically. This is the only one I ever heard. I'm not saying their other stuff's not worth getting, but I really like this album. It's just good, you know thrash-heavy, you know, death metal, kind of modern for the time, which would be 98. I would call it kind of modern sounding, old school, you know, Florida death metal. Very, very much worth hearing. Like I said, I would pull the booklet out and, you know, refresh myself on who plays on this, but I really don't want to. I don't want to bore anyone. Very few people actually make it through my entire videos as it is, so I don't know. Good album though, I like it. Next, we have the only thing that I have, but not the only thing worth getting, from Dodheim's Guard. This is their debut album, Kronet Till Kong. That's how I say it. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. I have the Century Black version. I don't know. I don't remember if this is an original pressing or not, but whatever. That's the version I have. Classic. One of the best Norwegian black metal albums ever. You know, you'll remember this from from back in the day, I'm sure. I don't think I need to explain this to anyone. We got Vikotnik on drums and backing vocals. We got Fenris on bass and vocals. We got Aldron on, you know, guitars and writing some lyrics. And their second album is very much worth getting as well. Some people prefer that one to this one. This would be my favorite. I even like some of the other Dodheim's Guard stuff. After they started getting weird, I like that shit too. First two albums are definitely what I prefer. I really need to get their second album, but like I said, you know, when they started getting all industrial and stuff, I like that as well. But this is a mandatory album. Next, this will be the last one for the day, and we'll start off with the couple CDs that I have from Dogsbird from Greece. Cursing Your Will to Live. This is like one of their mid-era albums, from what I remember. This is obviously a cardboard promo from Moribund. I believe they just gave this to me, which was cool. They used to give these out. They used to give these out to people for reviewing, but they don't do these cardboard promos anymore. They just do digital promos. So I got the back cover there with Wrath. Original member, and at this time it might have still, this is from 2007, I think this is back when it was still just Wrath himself. It was a solo band. So Kevin, this would be for you, huh? You know, you're a big Dodsford fan. And yeah, man, so this would be like mid-era Dodsford. I think a little bit before they went through their like Louis stop went through their like kind of depressive sound. This is more just straightforward, you know, old school sounding black metal. So Louis starting to whine. He's seeing people walk around. He's probably seeing other dogs, so I better go. He's saying hello. And anyways, yeah, so I might have a few more of these to do. I'll probably get back to my tape videos. I have one more collection update video coming soon, and then I won't have any new stuff for a while. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Cheers. We'll talk soon.